Hi guys, welcome back to Taste with Twist. Today let's make bundi laddu at home. These are Indian traditional sweets that are a must in every festival menu. And they are kids' favorite too. And they are storable too. But before that, please subscribe to my channel if you like this video and ring the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. To make bundi laddus, I am sifting 2 cups of chickpea flour into a bowl. This is to ensure that there are no big particles of the flour while we are making the bundi laddus. After sifting the flour into the bowl, add water little by little to make a lump-free batter. The batter should have the consistency of dosa batter. By adding little by little water, we can make a lump-free batter. To make the lump-free batter, using a whisk helps a lot. Beat the batter with the whisk very well. The batter should not be too thick or too thin, otherwise your bundi will not be perfect. Mix it well with a spoon and cover it and let it rest while we make our sugar syrup. To make the sugar syrup, I have taken 2 cups of sugar. For 2 cups of flour, I am using 2 cups of sugar. Add in 1 and 1/4 cup of water to the sugar. There are different measurements people use to make the laddus, but I find these measurements to be accurate for my method of making laddus. I am adding 5 cardamoms to the sugar syrup. If you have cardamom powder at hand, you can add cardamom powder instead of cardamoms. Place this on a medium flame and keep stirring once in a while until the sugar dissolves. After the sugar dissolves, keep the flame on medium and cook the sugar syrup for at least 5 to 10 minutes or until you get a string consistency of sugar syrup. Now remove the cardamoms from the syrup and keep the syrup aside. Our batter has rested well. Now beat the batter with a spoon so that any flour that has settled in the bottom of the bowl will get incorporated into the batter well. Now let's start making bundis from this batter. To make bundis, I have heated oil. Now take a ladle that has holes like this. Do not use a bowl with holes because when you place that bowl on top of hot oil, your hand will get burnt by the smoke of the oil. The oil should not be piping hot. It should not be too cold. It should be at medium-high temperature. Do not fry the bundis for more than 2 to 3 minutes. The bundi should be still soft for making the laddus. Take out the bundi from the oil and keep them on a tissue paper or kitchen towel to strain away the excess oil. To make the bundi, place the whole ladle at a height of 10 to 15 centimeters from the oil and use a bowl or ladle to pour the batter onto the bundi maker spatula and stir it with the back of the ladle to make the bundi fall into the oil. After making the bundi, deep fry some cashew nuts and raisins in the same water for 1 minute and take them out. You can see our bundi are well dried now. Now dunk all the bundi into the sugar syrup that we have prepared earlier. Add in the deep fried dry fruits to the bundi mixture. Mix this well. Cover and let this rest for at least 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, the bundi have soaked in the sugar syrup well. At this stage, you can strain away the excess sugar syrup and keep them aside like sweet bundi and have them as it is, or you can make laddus like I am showing you from this mixture. Squeeze the bundis with your hand and make a laddu out of this mixture. Do not deep fry the bundis on a high flame, as the bundis get hardened and you won't get soft laddus with the bundi. And do not keep the flame very low. Bundi won't form very well. If the batter is too thick or too thin, you will get flat bundis or tailed bundis. So keep these tips in mind when you are trying to make bundi laddu at home. Then you will be able to make very beautiful laddus at home. These laddus are enjoyed during festival season. They stay good for up to 1 month or even 2 months when stored in nice airtight containers. Prepare all the laddus in the same way from the remaining bundi mixture. They are very delicious and kids' favorite too. They are featured in many of the kids' favorite cartoons. Do try them at home. Let me know how they turned out for you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.